Good evening. Today I will talk about three topics. First, the subside in our country. Subside must play the role of protecting this possessed sector and should not produce detrimental effects on the rest of the economy. In the case of gas and gasoline, the state is harmed. Lose resources that can save or invest in other important objectives, and the most affluent society in the one that benefit. In gas, poor people no longer pay the official price, pay higher value. The poorest in the rural area pay 5 or 6 times over the official value of $160, the cylinder of 15 kilograms, as they must pay the transportation. Smuggling across border is impossible to stop, among other damages. The wealthy sector of society benefit because being able to pay a high price, the same government subsidies them. There are serious technical studies that show that the case of the gasoline in the 20% most wealthy of the population that appropriate 80% of the subsidy. For example, who can afford vehicle over $25,000 that consumed the most gas? Obviously, the most favored sector. The, the electrical subsidies is another that generates distortion of all kinds. A majority of inefficient electrical distribution companies that do not build well what they should build and do not charge everything they build. They do not pay the generator. They do not fulfill the obligation with Petroecuador of the fuel that they buy to him and this company pays. The account to the budget of the state, that is to say, to the world economy. Then, when pass the bill to everyone and the state stop spending on what it should spend. In short, is another bad society. The next topic, new rules for travel package. The National Customs Service of Ecuador reported on the change in the list of personal items that can be entered in the country. Through a communique that the SENAE spread through is a social network specific that personal effects are those goods that carry the passenger or family group by reason of their travel, provided that by their amount or value cannot be considered commercial and that are easy to transport. The articles that have changed are as follows: a new or used TV up to 32 inches, a drone of up to use $500, new or used, implement for seniors or persons with disabilities, for passengers or their relative of first degree of consanguinity and second degree of affinity, in exclusive amounts of personal use. Vitamins, 4 pounds of food supplements, 3 different sport articles and or their accessories. 2 musical accessories that are not with your main musical instrument. 2 video games consoles accessories. A desktop printer up to $300, new or used. Portable multimedia player and or audio video player for home use, new and used. Also, passenger may also enter a personal effects, a property or set of goods not specific in the listing, up to $500. The last subject is the change on the productive matrix and foreign trade. A change in the productive matrix will improve the participation of Ecuadorian products in international markets. For all of the above transformation, The product matrix is one of the country's most ambitious challenges, which will allow Ecuador to overcome the current model of the wealth generation, concentrating, excluding, and based of natural resources for a democratic, inclusive, and well-founded model in the knowledge and skill of the Ecuadorians. The applied methodology was the one of the correlation analysis of the variables of investment and not petroleum exports of Ecuador. Thank you.